about corridors, and today we are going to continue corridors. You've learned that for creating a corridor, you need at least a surface, an alignment, a profile and profile view, and you need a project line and the profile view. You need one assembly, and then you can create your corridor. For example, if you have this surface, you need to go to alignment, create a new alignment, now you have a surface and you have an alignment. Then you can go to profile and create a surface profile. Here you need to select the surface and select the last alignment. Add both of them and drawing profile view. And this is your profile from the ground, from the surface. And I want to draw my project line on that. And you know that for make it more clear, you can go to edit profile view style, and you can go to display and turn off grids. I can turn off minors. Now you can see the profile and the profile view. And for drawing your project line, you need again go to profile, and instead of create surface profile, you need to go to profile creation tools. Now you are asked to select the profile view that you want to create a profile on that. Hit the profile view. Then you can use these profile layout tools and draw your project line. You can start from the start point and end it here, for example. Now I have a surface, I have an alignment, I have a profile view and project line, and I need to create one assembly. I can go to tool palettes and use one of the common assemblies, for example, divided highway. Click here, and now I need to go to corridor. You can change the name to highway, for example. And it should be on alignment on profile. You need to select the alignment. This is alignment 4. We have this layout here, just for project line. And we need to select the assembly. Also, we need to select the target surface. And when you click on OK, you can see the assembly here, which is divided highway. You can see a start station and end station, and it is for the frequency. And this is for the target surface. And when you click on OK and repeat the corridor, you can see your corridor here. And you've learned that if you have another surface here, you can go to Analyze, Volume Dashboard, and add a new surface and analyze your cut and fill area here. And today we are going to talk about corridor properties and section editor. If you look at this page of this book, Mastering AutoCAD Civil 3D 2016, in this page you can see we have a cross section of the corridor. We call here marker points, and you can see the assembly here. This is the curb, this is the lane. We have sidewalk, and here we have some feature lines. And here we have links, and we call this space, this distance, we call it frequency. And you can change the distance and change the frequency here. For example, you can go to let's start with this file, which is for your assignment. You can go to corridor properties. Here is for information. Here we have parameters. We have codes, feature lines, surfaces, boundaries, and slope patterns. And for this assignment, we are going to work with section editor. When you click on the corridor and when you go to the pull down menu, which is edit viewport configuration, here you can see we can change the layout. We have 2 horizontal or 2 vertical. If I change it to 2 horizontal, and you can see we can change the viewport 1 and viewport 2. If I click on OK, I need to hit the section editor again. Now you can see plan and section here. I can go to edit viewport again. I can change it to 2 vertical and 1 should be on profile, and the second one is section. Hit the section editor, and now you can see the profile and you can see the section. I want to change it to 2 horizontal and change the first one to plan. And at least one of them should be section, because we are working on sections and we are editing sections. Now here we have a plan, and here we have, you can see section. And here you can see we can change the baseline. We have some roads here. For example, I can go to road D, and you can see this line. I can go to next station. I can going forward, or I can go backward, or I can change the station here. I can go to road C, and I can go next. I can go to station 15. And when you select your station, you can go to parameter editor and edit this section. You can go there and you can see you have many properties here. But you can just change the white area. You cannot change the gray area. I can change default slope here, for example. You look at the slope, it is -2. I can change it to -4. And here we can see the change. Or I can change the not plane width. I can change the width here. It is 14. I can change it to 20. And this is for the right side. I can go to the left side and change values here. I can change the width to 18 and change page depth to 0.1 and slope to -4. Many things. So at first, you need to select your corridor. And here you can see in modify corridor sections, you can see section editor. And by going to edit viewport configuration, you can change it to horizontal, vertical, whatever. And you can select plan, section, profile. And when you click OK, you need to hit section editor again. And now you can go to your station. You can change the baseline, change the station here, go forward or backward. And then you can go to parameter editor and change values. Now in this assignment 25, 26, you need to download this file and you need to change these values. So you can open the file You need to select the corridor, go to Modify Section Editor, Edit Viewport Configuration. You need to change it. It should be Plan Section, and click on OK, and again hit the Section Editor. Don't forget. Now we are asked to go to baseline road C1, station 11. It is road C1, and I need to go to station 11. It's here. And we are asked to change the default slope to -3 and width to 20 in both sides. Now I need to go to parameter editor. I am in right side. Go to default slope and change it to -3. And go to width and change it to 20. This is for the right side. I need to go to the left side here and change same values. Change width to 20 and default slope to -3. You can see it is wider now here. Now we need to go to road E14, station 1050. And then go to 1050 here. I'm here and I need to go to parameter editor and change default slope to -3 and width to 20. Same for the left side. And here you can see the change.
What do you want a screenshot of?
Screenshot of the plan shows these changes. We have one change here, here, and we have another one on row D6. Go to row D and go to 1025. Just here and change width to 20 and slope to -3. Go to the left side. And you should have these 3 changes, one here, here, and here. And you need to take a screenshot. And show all of them. It's better. A question? So for editing sections, you need to select your corridor. You need to go to section editor and edit viewport here. And then you need to hit section editor. Now you have 2 viewports here. And in this file, we have 2 viewports, but it's different from the previous file. Here, if you go to the plus sign here, and if you go to viewport configuration list, you can change it to single or change it to 2 vertical or 2 horizontal. You can change this in every files, not just for this file. You can change the viewport on each file, AutoCAD, AutoCAD Civil 3D. And then you can change it to plan or to 3D view or elevation. For example, I can put it on top for the plan, and I can go to this cube and change it to front. And if we have a 3D model here, you can see the front. Or you can go to the corner of the cube here, and you can see the isometric view. Can change it to this view from right side. So you can change it to top for the plan, or you can go to front or east, right side, west side, and you can change it to 3D here by clicking on the corner of the cube. And now I want to have one 3D view here and one plan view. I have a corridor here, and I'm going to go to corridor properties. And here you can see we have one corridor. You can see the assembly, which is full section. We can change the start station and end station, and we can change the frequency and target. And let's go step by step in this assignment. We change the T time. Download this file. Okay. Here we are asked to select a corridor, and by going to modify corridor, you can see corridor properties. When you go to corridor properties, you need to go to parameters. And here we have a corridor here, and I want to cut this corridor at the beginning of the curvature here, and then change the assembly, and then continue the corridor with the first assembly to the station before 20. I think it was 19 and something here. So we are going to edit this corridor. So go to corridor properties, go to parameters, and here we are asked to right click on that. Oh no, before right click, you need to change the end station here. I can go to end station and cut this corridor at the beginning of the curvature here, this point. And and apply and OK. You can see I shortened this corridor to this point up to here. Now I want to create and continue this corridor with another assembly. Again, you need to select the corridor and go to corridor properties and go to parameter. You can right click on that and we have insert region before and after, or you can split your region. I want to insert region after this. And here I want to select left daylight, right, left daylight, right pavement, this one. And click OK. And now you can see the start station is the same with the end station for the before region. Can apply. And you need to go to target and select the target surface. Go to none and select the existing surface here. Now I could continue this corridor and change the assembly here from this point to the end. I want to split this corridor at the end of this curvature here. So this time I want to test another way. I can go to end the station and end it at this point and then create another region and start from this point to the end. But I want to use a split region. And by using a split, we can go to the drawing and select the split point, which is the end point of the curvature. And do it again. So I need to now I want to split at this point. So right click, split region. And again, the start point is the same with the end station here. And I want to change the assembly, change it to the first one, which is full section. And select the target surface to existing surface, apply, and OK. Now you can see the same assembly at this area and after the intersection here. And if you look at the 3D model, you can see we have a step here. And I want to end corridor at this station. And it is 1995. So I need to go to corridor properties. And here I need to change the end station. I can go to drawing and select that, or I can change and type the station here, which is 1995. And apply and OK. And now you can see the edited corridor. You can orbit the 3D model. So for editing the corridor, you need to select that, and you need to go to corridor properties. You can change the assembly here. You can change it from full section to, for example, right half. And now you can see just right half. And I can change it back to full section. We can change the start station. We can go to drawing and change the start station to 12 station. We can change in the station. Also, we can right click and insert region before this region or after that, or we can split region. And when you click on a split region, you can go to drawing and split, for example, from 115. And then you can edit the assembly. And you can change the frequency here. Is the distance between that I talked about here, this frequency, and you can change it. This 25, I can change it to 10. And we have more lines here with less distance. It should be your final result. And don't forget to go to target and select the target surface, existing surface. It's very important. And you need to screenshot from the corridor properties. We can show both of them. Both corridors. Just one corridor in plan and corridor properties. Take a screenshot. And the end station should be 1995. The first assembly and the last assembly are full section. And we have left daylight, right pavement for the second one. Question? And today we have just 2 assignments. We did 4 assignments for corridors. And next week we are going to talk about pipe network.